because today I'm going to talk to you about children, toddlers especially, refusing to take baths or to take showers. There are actually 3 causes for this behavior and 3 solutions that you can apply right now. Today when I was about to bathe my 4-year-old twins, one of them was refusing to do it, but I encouraged them in a really particular way. We are going to talk about causes and solutions. My name is Marcela Collier. I am your Parenting with Understanding coach. Before we start, I want to invite you to join the interest list for my upcoming sale for the Parenting with Understanding program. The interest list link is here in the description. On October 16th, I'm opening my flash sale just for that weekend, and that's the last sale of the year. If you've been thinking about enrolling in the program, it's coming up. Save the date, because after that weekend, the sale is going to be closed until next year. In the program, you are going to learn how to respond to all your children's behaviors with what he exactly needs. But today, for this video, we're going to talk about bath time bottles. Cause number 1, past experience. And that's what happened to one of my twins. He bumped his chin today, and then he had a little cut, and he was really nervous about his cut burning when he was in the water. So he was refusing to take a bath today. And another day, one of my twins, while he was in the bath, he hit his toe and he was nervous about it, and then the next day he fought me for bath time. Maybe if your child had a bad experience with soap on the eyes, or maybe if he had a bad experience with one of his siblings trying to drown him in the bathtub, past experience could create anxiety. To help my children with those past experiences that are creating that bath time anxiety, I help them process the feeling. Before bath time, I helped them process the feeling, and I helped them realize that they were going to be safe without minimizing their feelings. And after that, then I helped them get familiar with the bath time situation all over again, with that new circumstance of the little cut on the chin. He was a little nervous. I said, okay, what can I do to help you feel safer during bath time? And then he said, what about a little band-aid there? I know Band-Aid is not going to prevent the little cut from getting water there, but it's going to help him feel more relaxed. So we put a little Band-Aid there, and he was more comfortable before bath time. Another thing you can do is to transition them to bath time, instead of like saying, okay, get in the bath time right now, it's time to take a bath. But to slowly get them familiar with the water. Maybe they could put a finger in, maybe the one leg, maybe the other, and eventually they're going to be in the bathtub. That's what I did with my other twin the other day. When he bumped his toe, he was really concerned about his toe, and I said, okay, what about if you put your other foot in? What about a hand? What about the other hand? Reason number 2, it has to do with sensory needs. Yes, children may have sensory anxiety around things that have to do with their hygiene, because if you think about it, hygiene activities, bathing, brushing teeth, combing hair, all those things require a lot of sensory input. They feel a lot of things sensory-wise. So it could create anxiety. When it comes to sensory anxiety, the first thing that I recommend you to do is to find out what is that particular thing about bath time that is overbearing for his senses. Maybe it is when you turn on the faucet, the water, the noise is too overbearing, or maybe the temperature of the water, or maybe the height, how high the water goes in the bathtub. They might be a little scared that they're going to drown or something. Find what is that thing that really bothers them for their senses. I had a child in foster care a long time ago. She was scared of the noise of the bathtub. So I invited her to cover her ears while I was filling up the bathtub, and that really helped her. Another thing that could help with sensory anxiety is to get them familiar with that thing that gives them sensory anxiety before they have to be full in the bathtub, for example. So today, during the shin situation thing, my child was really uncomfortable. I said, okay, let's play sink or float. I'm going to show a little clip of how that went. And this is going to sink or float.
Sink!
Sunk! Yeah, the shovel. Let's see. Yes, it did. Oh, the little ball.
Float.
Oh yes! They call this water bottle. Santi, come on. It's full of ice and water. Go ahead. Once the bathtub was filled up with all sorts of toys, they were happy to get in it. And reason number 3, it is not anxiety, it might be a control situation. So when do children feel the most controlled? By their parents. During daily routine things, they need to take baths, they need to brush their teeth. There are things that we know they have to do. So on the things that we know they have to do, we as parents tend to control them. You have to get a bath, you have to brush your teeth, and they feel control. And when children feel control, they tend to control back. So that need for control creates a power struggle because he doesn't only have that need, but you have that need as well. So when it comes to this, release control to them. You can do a few things to help them with that. Offer them 2 options that you're okay with. So if you're okay with telling them, do you want to take a bath before dinner time or after dinner time? If that's okay for you and the dynamic of your house, offer that solution. When they feel that they have some control over the situation, they're more willing to cooperate with you than when they feel controlled by you. You have to do this. That does not work with little kids. You're going to end up with a big bath time tantrum. Every single behavior communicates a need. Bath time struggles, bath time tantrums communicate a need as well. It could be sensory, it could be a past experience, or it could be control related. So find what that need is and respond to the behavior according to the need that they communicate. That's the core of parenting with understanding. And that's what you're going to learn in the Parenting with Understanding program. To identify what your children's needs are and to know how to respond effectively without getting into power struggles, without giving in, without bribing, without raising your voice. Again, the link to join the interest list is in the description box below, and you'll be notified when I do the flash sale on October 16th that weekend, and no more flash sale for the rest of the year. We already talked about bath time, but what about if your child is just overall sensitive to many other things? I actually made a full video about this. 6 life-saving tips when you raise highly sensitive children. It is this one right here. I encourage you to go there, and over here you can subscribe to my channel. And keep parenting your children with understanding. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye.